have to practice first?
The easy.
You want to pick the hardest ones first. Do those the most. Right? So, pick one of the hard parts.
Can I just play the whole entire thing for that? The whole entire section for that?
If you need to find where it starts short, and then you're going to break it down smaller. Okay, so one. That's it.
And then
Just that much, right? Okay. Can you play the last 8 notes? So, start with C natural. Good. That sounded a lot easier. Do the same 8 notes again. This time make your C natural really a C natural. Good. Just play the last 4 notes again. Now play just that B. Just the B. A little higher. Good. Now leave your finger right there. Actually play B, C. That's a half step. Now play it again. That's the other one. That's okay. That's alright. Try it again. There you go. So find the B.
Down got me confused.
Yep, I know. Find the B. Find the C. Now try that spot again. You can take. Good. Now the reason I'm having you play the B first is because I want you to really get that half step. What's happening when you play the C is your B is getting lower.
Okay.
So really get those fingers to touch. So find the B again. Find the C. Now find the E. Aha! Now you have a half step. Now can you play C, E, and really swing your elbows so that E's in tune. C, E. Can you move your elbow more so your pinky's rounder? Now play your open E. See, it's still a little too low, right?
Yeah.
Try it again. Good. Now can you make your pinky round to get that? Aha. Oh, don't twist your back. Relax here. Oh, look at that. There you go. Hear it ring?
Yeah.
Listen to that. There it is. Now can you bring your elbow back, play C, and then swing forward E. That's actually too high because you stretched it. All right, good. That's in tune. All right, now play bum 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 bum. Now it sounds easy. Now start from the beginning and end there. Does that sound any different than the beginning? The first time you did it? What do you think? Sound any different? You don't know? Haven't you learned? Did that sound different than the first time she played it? In what way?
It was in tune.
Okay, anything else? If you can't think of anything, that's okay. I can think of something else. It sounded more confident. Just sounded way easier. So, you started with the whole section, then you broke it down to 8 notes, then you broke it down to the last 4 notes, and then you broke it down to the B and the C, and then you broke it down to the C and the E, and then you started putting it back together again. So, you can do that with any piece. I still do that with orchestra music, chamber music, sight reading, new pieces, old pieces. I do it with everything. I think it's the most efficient way to practice. Just break it down, put it together. Break it down, put it together. You learn it so much faster and more thoroughly, and you're more confident. If you always start from the beginning and you stop where it's hard, guess what happens?
You're gonna play again and then stop.
Yeah, you're building in that stop. So you're making the easy part easier, and the hard part stays hard. So I really like how you did that. Now, Minuet 1. What are 2 spots that you would pull out in Minuet 1? Let's say you only had 5 minutes to practice today, and you were going to just pick 2 little spots in Minuet 1.
Can I play?
Yeah. Good. You picked a whole phrase. Now, what in that phrase is the hardest thing?
I mostly forget where to put my fingers sometimes.
Okay.
I see.
Can I add something to that? It might make it easier and harder at the same time.
Okay.
It takes away a string crossing, but it adds a 4th finger.
I sometimes do that by accident though.
That's fine. Good. So play from the E to the C sharp. How can you make sure the E's in tune?
Try it with the...
Mm-hmm. Is it in tune?
No.
You relax this muscle and bring your hand in front of the violin. And now make your finger round. It's too high. Now check it.
What?
Now check it. What do you think?
Yeah.
Do you hear it ring? Yes? Lauren, did you hear it ring?
Not that much.
Lauren, if that's not about the lesson, can you put that away? Thank you. I heard it ring. Listen to yours again. So your thumb should be back here still. There you go. Did you hear it ring that time, Lauren? Okay. So this part of your hand's creeping up. There you go. That's in tune. That's in tune. Okay? So you just broke it down to 3 notes. And then you can, if that's the hard part, put it back into the phrase and see how it goes.
Okay.
And you may not even need to play much further. You might just be able to do this much. Perfectly in tune. Easy. Go on. Okay? Good. What's the other spot you would work on?
No. See? I don't think that...
That's a good spot.
What?
That's a good spot.
I know. Can I... sit
Oh,
in
were
here?
you trying to do this one? Or this one?
The one right after...
So. Stay on the A string. And then Now that's what it's going to have you do next, is add one note. But just do this much first. Make that nice and clear. Good, now add one note. That's it. You're thinking ahead, which is good, but your bow is also moving ahead. So you want to make that really easy. Get your brain and your fingers and your hand to work together, okay? So, and then you would just repeat that until it's easy, and then put it back in the phrase, okay? So, you said you played the whole thing?
Yeah.
You want to try it?
I don't know if it's all correct though.
Do you want to do it together? Would that make it easier?
I want to first try it.
Great. On a lot of the things that were not easy the first time. So you were really listening, you were comparing what was going in your head to what was coming out of your violin, and you knew what you wanted it to sound like. Excellent. One bowing that you'll want to work on that you did not change. And that way you can do the circle here. Okay? That's the only bowing that you were missing. And everything else you figured out yourself. That was great. So see if you can really break it apart, put it together. Break it apart, put it together. If you want to go on and review what you learned from Minuet 2, you're welcome to, but don't play the whole thing. Just do spots.
Spots, okay.
The most I would put together is one phrase at a time. All right? And we'll start working on that next time, okay?
Okay.
Great. Oh, actually, sorry, not next week, the week after. Next week is review week.
Okay.
For everybody, the whole studio. Okay, so we're going to do all pieces before Minuet 1 and Etude next time.
Okay.
All right? Great, take them down. Thank you. Nice job. Oh.